Yo, what's up, everyone? Let me ask you something real quick. Ever had this happen to you? You are chilling, talking about something, wanting a new pair of sneakers, and the next thing you know, bam, advertisement for sneakers are popping up everywhere on your phone. Make you think, right? Like, is my phone actually listening to me? Well, hold on your seat because it gets wilder. Apple, the company known for saying what happens on your iPhones stays on your iPhone, just agree to pay 95 million. Why? Because Siri got caught listening to people when it wasn't supposed to. That's right, Siri might have been eavesdropping on conversations you didn't even know it was recording. Wild, huh? Stick around because I'm about to break this whole thing down. We'll talk about what happened, why this is a big deal, what Apple's doing about it, and how you can keep your private converse to private. Let's go. So here's how all it started. A couple years ago, some iPhone users began noticing something weird. Siri was recording conversations, even when they didn't say, "Hey Siri," like people were just talking normally, no wake word, no nothing, and Siri was still picking stuff up. But wait, it get worse about these recordings. They aren't just sitting on your phone. Apple had contractors, real people listening to random clips of your conversation. And some of these clips included super private moments. And like stuff about health, money, let's say personal topics. You know what I mean? So obviously, people were furious. Imagine finding out strangers were listening to your private chats. A bunch of users took Apple to court saying this was a huge invention of privacy. And after years of legal back and forth about this stuff, Apple finally said, okay, fine, here's 95 million to settle the case. Now, don't get twisted. Apple hasn't admitted to do anything wrong. They are calling it an accidental activation. But come on, 95 million isn't pocket change. Even for Apple, this settlement says a lot. Alright, so maybe you're sitting there thinking, okay, Siri heard me talking about my lunch plan and blah blah blah. Big deal. But this is actually a huge deal, and here's why. Think about all the things you talk about when your phone's around. Maybe you are discussing your health with someone, talking about your bank account, or even planning a surprise for someone you care about. These are private moments, precious moments, right? Things you never want strangers to overhear. Now imagine some random person, someone you never met, listening to those conversations. Creepy, right? And it's not just about Apple. Voice assistants like Alexa, Google Assistant, and whatever assistant there could have similar issues. The question is, how much are we unknowingly sharing with these devices? It's not just an Apple problem, it's a wake up call for all of us. Think about how much we trust our devices. Now, to be fair, Apple has stepped up their game since all this went down. They have made some solid changes to Siri's private settings. For one, you can now output of having your Siri recordings sent for quality control. And here's the cool part. Apple also been working on something called on device processing. This means Siri tries to handle more of your requests right on your phone instead of sending data to Apple servers. Basically, less of your info is leaving your devices, which is good thing. But here's the thing. Shouldn't this have been the standard from the start? Like, why did it take lawsuit and 95 million payout of these changes to happen? Makes you wonder how much these companies value our privacy when there isn't a spotlight on them. All right, let's talk about solutions. How you can protect yourself and make sure your private converse stay well private. Here's a few simple steps. Number one, go into your Siri settings and turn off allow Siri when locked. This stops Siri from activating when your phone's just sitting around. Number two, next delete your Siri history. Seriously, do this once in a while. Just go to your settings, find Siri, and clear your history. Super easy. Number three, and here's the big one. Think about where you're on when you are using Siri. If you are talking about something sensitive like bank details or anything private, maybe keep your phone out of the room. It's not about being paranoid, it's about being smart. At the end of the day, your data is your business. These small tweaks, just like 2 minutes, but they can make a big difference protecting your privacy. All right, let's zoom out for a second. This series scandal is part of much bigger conversation about privacy and technology. We are living in a world where everything is smart. Smartphones, smart speakers, smart homes. But the smarter these devices get, the more they know about us. And that's the trade of convenience versus privacy. The question is, where do we draw the line? Do we keep trusting these companies to handle our data responsibly? Or do we need to be more proactive about protecting ourselves? I don't have all the answers, but I think it's something we all need to think about. All right, real talk. What do you think about all this? Does this 95 million settlement makes you trust Siri more, or you like, nah, I'm sticking with the old school flip phones now? Drop a comment below. I love to hear your thoughts. And hey, if this video got you thinking, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notification so you don't miss any future updates. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Stay safe, stay smart, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.